Hello, in this step, we'll go ahead and be creating a part, naming it, and we'll show you how to go ahead and upload it to the class. So what we'll do is go ahead and we'll start with creating a new part, clicking that up there, and this is be our first part that we'll be saving. So we'll go ahead and use first initial, last initial. We'll make sure that we're in the module that we're wanting to use, so I'll go ahead and go through that with you real quick. We'll go ahead and click bookmark. This is digital engineering. Your class may be different in the future, or if we want to get specific, we can go ahead and click the down arrow and save it into our module 1, and then we'll make sure that we're also in our digital engineering summer. Yours, like I said, yours may be different in the future, maybe fall or in a different year completely. We'll go ahead and hit OK. We'll let it load, and now that we're in here, we can start with a sketch. So we'll go ahead and start with sketching. We can click XY right here if we want to. We could also move that right there and click it right here, but there's multiple ways of getting to it. There's no wrong way. We'll want to make sure that we're in millimeters real quick, and then we can go ahead and pull out the rectangle. So then we can go ahead and start. We're just going to start by making a simple cube. We'll do 10 millimeters by 10 millimeters. We'll want to zoom in to just get a better view of it. And then we can go over to features, hit extrude, and then we can also do it by 10 millimeters. So we'll hit the check mark right there. We'll turn off our planes just for a better look for us. And then now what we can go ahead and do is do another sketch on top of the square, because we want to go ahead and put a little circular hole through it and turn this into a cylinder. So we'll go ahead and put in our construction lines real quick. We'll zoom in. We can use that little pink triangle to go ahead and line us up with the middle of the line down there. We'll type in 5. We'll want to turn off our construction lines, and then we can go ahead and we'll do a 2.5 millimeter hole. Then we can go ahead and do, say, 10 millimeters, and then we can do that corner right there. So this way we can go ahead and cut out right here and right there. So what we can go do now is go to extrude, click this little triangle on the bottom right, do extruded cut, and then we can click the internal, external. It'll go ahead and cut those, as you can see right here. And then we can go ahead and hit the check mark, and then right there it's cut now. And we are now done with creating this part. So now we want to go ahead and upload it. First, we can save this real quick to make sure that we have it in the future, because we don't want to go ahead and lose our progress. And now we can go ahead and click on completion of module 1. This will be the thing that we'll want to do. And we can just drag and drop it down here. So we may want to go ahead and scroll down a little bit so we can actually see where we need to drop it at. And this deliverable area right here is where we will want to go ahead and drop it off at. So then the teacher in the future can go ahead and see that you did complete your work. And then we can go ahead and hit save for now, and then it'll move it over to completion. And we can go up and look at this, and it shows that there will be 2 things. This will need to get removed. This is just an error, but there's going to be 2 deliverables for this class. So what we can do is just drag this over to 50, hit save, since we are halfway done, and we just still have 1 more deliverable within this module. And you are now done with this step right here, and you can go ahead and move on to the next one.